You got a prescription from your doctor for one of these? You don't know what to expect? This video is for you.
Welcome to Season 2.
Another episode from TeamMSRV, where we show you how to live a more fulfilling life through our adventures and our experiences.
That's right, giving you the confidence and knowledge you need to create your own path and navigate your way through this disease. Don't forget, as a team, we got this. Hey everyone, this week's episode is an important one. It's covering your leg brace,
Yes.
which is a very important step to anyone that's having problems with their foot drop.
So yeah, for my foot drop was slowing me down, so that foot brace really helps a lot.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you start getting tired towards the end of the day or the end of a long walk or something.
Yes.
You don't hear your foot drag anymore.
I don't.
It's amazing how good these things work.
Yeah, and I feel like I could go more.
So let's talk about some details.
Okay.
Let's show them some pictures, maybe
Yeah.
some videos of how easy it is. And
Yes, it's very, very easy to like switch it from shoes to shoes. You guys are going to like it.
all right, let's get into it.
So here is how I put it on. It's very easy. You just drop your foot in there, and then you tie up your shoes, and then you have that brace, and you're just gonna tie it.
Yeah,
You
that
don't
strap, that Velcro
Yeah,
strap.
the strap. You don't want it to be too tight, but you want it tight enough so it doesn't move around.
And then it helps. And when you pick your foot up, look at that, no drop at all.
No drop. So this video is how I take it out. It's very easy. You take the Velcro out and then it just slides right out. So this one shows you how to take it out, and
Yeah, and
very
it's,
easy.
yeah, and it shows its construction here. You can see I believe it's aluminum. It's super lightweight. It's very thin, so you don't really feel it under there. You see that this little bend here where that writing is kind of sneaks around your ankle, and it supports your entire foot underneath.
This one shows you that I'm switching shoes. So you take the sole out, you take the brace out.
And it fits tight in there, and it's supposed to.
Yes. And then put it on. It's like
You slip
nice
it
and
right
tight.
in there. Yep,
Yeah.
make sure the back is clear, because that's where it likes to jam up.
Yes. And you put your sole back on.
It's really fast and easy.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have any trouble switching from shoe
No.
to shoe.
And there you go.
And then now we'll just show you some different angles of the brace and how it works. It's really thin, and you really don't feel it. And I bet if you were wearing long pants, you wouldn't even see it. No one would even know.
No, it's true. And like you said, it's very, and it's not heavy. You don't even feel it.
The weight of it.
Yeah. This brace is, the company is Autoback. And I'm sure there's different company, but this one is, I like it, and it's
Comfortable for you.
very comfortable, yes.
And there's other brands that have different types too that work in different ways, but this is the one that we're familiar with.
Yeah.
So that's the one we're talking about today.
Yes, that is. I'm going to talk to you guys about how I felt before going to get the brace. My physical therapy wanted me to have this. She said it was going to help me, but I was scared. I was afraid.
Of course.
before.
You said to
Yeah.
me that you were worried about what people are going to think.
Yes.
And you're worried about what it's going to look like if it's going to be a huge thing that's on your leg.
I
And
wasn't sure if it was just going to be like by the knee, like below the knee, or all the way to like my hip. And I was like,
they just said you needed an assistive device, and they gave you a prescription
yeah.
to go to these specialists
Yeah.
who were great. They did a good job.
Yeah, they did awesome.
So, but yeah, you were nervous going in. It was kind of like a new job for you.
Right.
You had that nervousness.
And then I always worried about like people, like what they think and what they see, and I know that I should not worry about what people think. You know, it's my body. But I do have a hard time with it. I'm working on it.
Well, you have pride. You
Yeah.
have ego a little bit. I mean, everyone does, and everyone wants to feel like they fit in and they're accepted.
Yeah.
Even though, for the record, I don't think that it has any negative impact at all at this point. I mean, all your worries have been squashed.
Yes, because going for walks now is, I don't have to worry. I could go more.
When your foot drop happened while we were walking, it actually took double effort because like you were skidding a little bit.
Yeah.
So it takes even more effort, and that means, like, you know, that was one of your first symptoms. And everyone knows that we're symptom trackers. We watch these things. And one of your first symptoms was your hand clench, and then your foot drop starts.
Right.
And when that happens, that's my indicator. It's time to start making an exit plan.
And I feel like, you know, my foot dragging, I think there's a lot of more people that were like looking at me than me having my brace.
That's a good point. That's
Right?
true. Yeah, because it was, I don't want to say noticeable, but like, you know, someone can tell if someone's injured. It looks like you had an injury at it, which
Yeah.
technically it is, right?
Yeah.
I think it's also valid to talk about, you know, what was going on in the office visit when they were fitting you and you actually seen it for the first time. And like, you know, the thoughts in your mind.
We're like, oh my God, what, the people that know me, I wear this, like they never see me with this. Like, I felt like, what were they thinking? Like, what would they think? You know?
Yeah, and it's not shame, but I know what you mean. You're kind of like worried
Yeah.
of judgment. And everyone knows judgment is wrong. We're not supposed to do it, but it happens. It's like nature for a lot of people.
Yeah, if I like see someone like it's been a long time and they see me with this brace, they're like, whoa, what happened? You know, they don't realize it's my disease that's doing this.
Exactly. So now it becomes like an educational moment
Yeah.
if they're ready to receive that.
I mean, we try to explain to them if they take it
Or not.
grasp it, or good. If not, you tried. That's all you can do.
Yeah, and you can't force it on someone. If they're not ready, they're not ready.
Right. Yeah. And then I was worried when I was in the office. I was getting fitted, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, wait, do I have to wear this all the time now? Like.
Yeah, like, is this a permanent thing? I remember you saying that you were talking about, is this thing gonna like dig into my leg and be uncomfortable, where it's like painful and it's almost worse than the problem originally was?
Yeah. But I gotta say, it's not painful. I am not ashamed to wear it, and it feels nice. I'm able to walk longer. I mean,
It's great.
it is.
And then I don't have no shame with you wearing it either, because I'm happy that you can do more.
That was something I was worried about. Like, Frankie seeing me with this brace brand new, I'm like, oh my God, what is he thinking? Like, what would he?
I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, honey. And yeah, but yeah, I'm so happy that you can go further. It's just like the bike deal.
Yeah.
The further you can go, the happier you are. Now you're walking your dog more, you're outside more, you do more because you're more confident. Because you know that you have the distance now, because the foot drop was slowing you down, but your mind wants to keep going.
Yes. And I'm learning more that we take more breaks too. Like, I push more, but I take a longer break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. But speaking of pushing more, I think that with this brace, you push more because you don't realize, like, one of our symptom indicators is now blocked.
Yes.
So now we don't know that the foot's dragging.
It's this now. We gotta worry like that.
So, but it's interesting how we observe and take notes of things,
Yeah.
and now it kind of changes. So we'll have to reconfigure the way we watch you.
Yeah.
Put alarms on her everywhere.
Doot, doot, doot. No. Yes. So
All right.
It was great.
Let's keep on keeping on. So maybe we'll talk about now that since you've had this thing for about 6 weeks, more than a month.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Like, you still?
I mean, I feel great. I mean, I feel like it's comfortable. It's making me walk more. I'm not worrying about people, what they think or look at. Like, if I use my handicap plate because I'm having a hard time, I don't see people turning around going, she's young. Like, they see the brace, they're like, oh, okay, they don't.
I know, not that we need a reason to have that little placard. But people, again, they give you the look like, oh, look, these young people jumping out of that big truck or whatever.
Right. It's true. I mean, because I say we're young, but.
We are young, right here.
Yes.
Right here.
So, yeah, I really like it, and it like kind of changed my activity.
Well, yeah, I think it brought back some of the things we lost a little bit. And not that you completely lost them, but you lost how long we can do things, maybe how hard. Certain things you would say just no because there's too many stairs or there's too many. I think it really opened up some doors for us.
Yes.
Not that we're climbing Mount Everest.
No, I mean, I didn't even try it hiking. I mean, walking is great. It helps me. Even stairs, when I go up the stairs, we'll show you a little video when
Yeah.
I go up the stairs and go down the stairs.
How it looks and works, and
Yeah.
it works great.
Yeah.
So as a caretaker, a person that lives with someone that's a patient, I'm not physically taking care of her every moment of every day.
But he is.
But she depends on me a lot to help her with a
Yeah.
lot of things, most physical things, and a lot of reminders and stuff. So I observe, as you guys know, and then that's nature for me too, is to watch and learn patterns, right, and see things. So one of the things I want to say right off the bat, it didn't really affect the way it looks, the way you walk, like what people call the gait. Like the way, like, you know, like some people, like when they use a cane, it changes the way they move a little bit, you know? So when your brace is on, I just want to say that so people know that it barely changed anything.
That's great that you're saying that, because I felt like by me walking, I'm walking like this.
It's so slight you can't tell. It's no different than someone having a rock in their shoe or like a little twisted ankle kind of thing. It doesn't look like you have a brace on, especially if you had pants. So I want to say that for them, for anyone that's considering getting one and worried about that, it doesn't look like that.
That's great.
I do worry one thing about it though, because you use it often. I mean, I'm not 24 hours, but when you use it too much, I worry about, like, you know, your muscles on the front that have the ability to hold your foot up. I know you guys lose sensation in that, and it's numb in some cases, and you don't know the position of your foot. But I feel like because you never have to use it anymore, it weakens that muscle, which kind of makes the problem exaggerate. I don't know if that's actually true. I'm not doctor enough to.
But, okay, yes, but we do have exercise to do that daily with my physical therapy, how to do that.
So you have that as a part of your therapy.
Yes.
See, so I didn't even realize that that's part of the plan. So that's great.
Yeah.
And my overall view of it is just 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. You can walk now, you can walk further. I mean, you could walk before, it was just so much effort because you were always having trouble with that side. Walking the dog is making you happier. The drop foot was negative impact for you. I think it's a negative impact for anyone it happens to.
Yes.
And I highly recommend the brace.
Yeah, especially if you like you used to walk all the time, and you know now when you walk, it's
Painful.
it's hard on you,
And we have no affiliation with any of these brands. What's the brand? Autobond or something like that? See, we don't even know the name of it because we're not endorsing anything. We're endorsing the idea that you get devices that can help you.
Yes.
That's what we endorse. We endorse, don't be afraid of what people think, because you're gonna feel so good about what you're doing again that who cares what they think.
Right. And that's how I feel.
I know, that's why I'm saying it. We want people to know that it's legit, it works.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work for you, then you gotta talk to the person that fit you, because that's their job. They're specialists at that.
They did say, you know, if it doesn't work or it's harder, call me and then we'll fix it.
They'll adjust it.
Yes.
They'll help you make it right.
Yeah.
So if you already have some kind of devices, not only foot drop, there's many devices that help with MS symptoms, and they don't fit right or they feel uncomfortable, go back to your doctor or the guy who fit you. It might not be a doctor's office. It might be a place that sells these devices.
Yeah.
And talk to them, because they're gonna help you. They don't want you to be in pain. They want you to be as mobile as possible. Right?
Yeah.
I think that's a good spot to end this video.
Yes.
No shame, no pain, just live.
Yes.
That is no kind of new slogan of ours at all.
Oh,
All right, guys, we'll see you next time.
bye.
Thanks for taking the time to watch our video. Your views, likes, and shares are very important to our success.
And make sure you show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing. As always, 25% of our earning goes to an MS charity that you help choose. And maybe we can help each other.
Maybe anything is possible.
We'll see you next time.